Thanks, Nabila. Interesting also to point out here that AMMK, MNM non-factors in the previous election, they didn't exist back then, and that's why they're at 0% in our election dashboard as well. Another big story that we're tracking, talking about AMMK, is that VK Sasikala, who is considered to be a big political player in this election in the last few months, is now not even going to be able to vote, and that's because her name is missing from the electoral rolls. Just a month or so after she announced that she's not going to have any role in politics in this particular election, now we understand that she will not be able to even cast her vote. In fact, TTV Dhinakaran, her nephew, exercised his franchise in Chennai. He also spoke out saying that this is a conspiracy and that she's not being able to exercise her basic rights. Sasikala's name was in the electoral rolls in the Thousand Lights constituency. The reason it's no longer there is because her house under which she was registered, Vedanilayam in Poets Garden, has turned into a memorial now. So her name is no longer in the electoral rolls. Sasikala's team has cried foul after her name was removed. They're saying that they had reached out to the chief electoral officer on 17th March, but that he had communicated that it's too little too late and nothing can be done to bring back Sasikala's name in the electoral rolls. And that's what's led to this massive controversy as well. Looks, however, to be a case of some sort of miscommunication or confusion.
Yeah, people are voting for a change. They will not vote for the negative forces and the evil forces, and even who are the betrayers of Tamil Nadu, the people will vote against them. Surely they will vote for us, and we will form a with a comfortable margin. We will surely form a government.
Your aunt Sasikala is unable to vote for this election, your opinion?
Yeah, even yesterday only I came to know. I spoke to Raja Sandar Pandian, and he is looking into that.
Let me take this across also to our consulting editor here on India Today, Priyambada, who's joining us live with more details on this. Priyambada, what do you make of this development? You know, the AMMK is creating a narrative that this is a conspiracy to stop Sasikala from casting her vote. Essentially seems to be some sort of confusion in the fact that her name is not on the electoral roll, so that perhaps her legal team didn't act fast enough.
AMK is trying to miss the issue. It is important for them that they win some number of seats, because we know that Sasikala has not participated in the elections this time. But having said that, I wouldn't say that she quit politics. She's only said that she'll step aside. So her next to TTV Dhinakaran is making all the efforts to reach out to the people and make use of the situation. And that is the reason why we saw so much coverage when Sasikala went on a pilgrimage, when she visited temples. And now, with her name not being included in Poets Garden, usually she comes, I have the memories of covering Jayalalithaa and Sasikala, both of them coming together to vote because her name should have been registered there, and she had taken only a bit. So technically her voter ID should have that address, but she being removed from the voter list has now become a little controversial, and that's the reason why TTV also wants to make use of this opportunity.
Right. All right, Priyambada, thank you for joining us with your